can you just make it, the elephant is like going to attack you? It's done, he's coming to me. And then now he's in meditation, and the little monk stopped saying anything. Now he's done, he isn't saying anything. That moment, the little monk, the master monk, the teacher monk, was at the same time, he was expecting, he was thinking, he was waiting for the next step. He was waiting for the little monk, the student monk, to say the next step, right? And it was less than a nanosecond as he paid attention to the next possible response, next possible request from the little monk. The elephant was too close, because that's the way he programmed. In Manomaya Iddhividha, or there are two, Iddhividha and Manomaya Iddhividha. In Iddhividha you can create different things in the outside. With Manomaya Iddhividha, you could appear yourself somewhere else mentally while you are physically here. That's different knowledge. Within less than a nanosecond, the teacher monk just lost his awareness. If he was still in psychic energy, he was still performing the miracle, but he was less than for a nanosecond. I think there's a new scientific, there's a lesser unit of nanosecond, scientific, I forgot that. So anyway, Kana we get in Pali, Shana, within less than a glimpse. So what happens was, now he paid attention to the little monk who would have requested something more. And then elephant was too close now, because he had programmed his mind. He had programmed his mind in a way that the elephant was now made moving towards him, and it was too close. All of a sudden, he thought it was a real elephant. He got little scared, because there are two kinds of. You could have psychic energy, psychic power, but you are not enlightened. And like Devadatta, Buddha's arch enemy, had, right? It is through his psychic power that he could impress Ajatasattu, right? The king Ajatasattu, because of which the latter party Ajatasattu would kill his father. Even Devadatta had psychic powers, but this monk is he had psychic power, but he was yet to attain any level of permanent awakening. And so that is an ordinary monk, but he had psychic energy. If he were an arahant, and he would never encounter this situation. And that moment, within the moment, less than a nanosecond, he just lost the balance, and that's when it was perspiring, he started sweating, and he was trembling, scared, and he lost his psychic energy. And then and the little monk paid his respect to his teacher and said, "Dear, Bhante teacher, Venerable sir, this is not, with due respect, please let me ask you, suggest that this is not what you must be doing. You need to go beyond that psychic thing. You need to achieve a real awakening in your life. You need that, right? That's what you need." And then to the end of the story, it said, the little monk was no ordinary monk. Even though he was just 7 years old, he was an arahant. It was a child arahant who was giving advice to an adult monk who was the arahant little monk's teacher. The point here is, a lot of lay people like you are always worried that you cannot control your mind. Even that monk, he couldn't control his mind. So that's why bodhisattvas sometimes they encounter that their paramita energies has been reduced now, and they need to pull themselves together in their own level. And even experienced meditators, they find it difficult to focus. And then why not you? In your case, you are like very busy. And then, so that's why Buddha has suggested that simple meditation technique everybody has, because fundamentally, or basically by nature, we are fooled by our own tendencies of the mind. The story I thought I should tell you, because it could even happen to somebody with lots of experience in meditation practice, right? And don't worry that you always lose your balance and you cannot focus. What really matters is to understand your inner nature, your inner being made of two aspects. Now the doctrinal part. Let me explain the doctrinal aspect. How it happens is, say our tendencies of the mind are twofold, negative and positive, right? Both negative and positive. And we always get fooled by our tendencies. One more example. I always tell this to college students actually. Maybe you used to be, you were students, right? Or maybe you are just somebody practicing compassion, right? Let's say you are helping a poor lady or a guy or a man, if you are grown adults, or maybe in your school you are helping a girl or a boy, right? Because you offer tuition, free tuition, or you give pocket money, or you give you share your lunch with them, or you give you welcome them to borrow your textbooks, etc., whatever it may be. Let's say you keep helping, right? And then you are out of compassion. Purely it's compassion, nothing else. You need to help. It's purely it's compassion. You are helping them. While you are doing that, let's say you are A, and the party that you are helping is B. And there comes another party, C, in between. Now there's a triangle, right? Or this triangle is very famous, right? It's always in drama, in romance, in everywhere, in literature, everywhere. It's always a triangle. So anyway, now this is a triangle of compassion in action, right? This is very practical, it happens to you. And then, now you are A and you are helping B. Months have passed, like 6-7 months later, you see B talking to C, or C is talking to B. And then you are not kind of worried, but still little bit, and you would just walk to B and ask, who is that? Oh well, that's C. Oh really? Yes. What did he say? What did she say? What did he say? So here I would just say A, B, C. It could be male or female, right? And then what did she say? Just nothing? Nothing? She didn't say anything? Well, she asked me what I was doing, and I said I am studying, and then I also told that you are helping me. Really? Or you did say? Yes. Okay. So, and then okay, and then that was it. And the next day, and see, you notice C talking to B too long, or perhaps it is your own imagination. It's been too long already. Or maybe you imagine, because now you are picturing something, because now at that point you feel like C is becoming more intimate towards B, and then like few months later you will notice that during the first few weeks you were really compassionate towards B. And then now it is time for you to understand, even though you didn't notice, your compassion has been overpowered by lust, or at certain point some sexual feelings. It has been overcome by, overpowered by a situation where you feel attracted, you find that B must be loyal to you, B must listen to you, and then B is not really supposed to talk to C even at this point, and not to many other people, because you are her or his savior. It happens. It happens halfway through. That's the point here. At the very beginning, you are absolutely compassionate. Halfway through, another negative tendency. At this point, I am not calling lust negative. And of course, as lay people, you have lust and you have your own sexuality. But